This is video 7, lecture topic 5. In this video, I will discuss policies and procedures for school ICT. A school basically runs on its policies and procedures. Policies and procedures set expectations for how we actually do things, for timelines, for the things that we focus on, and for the quality of our work. Schools have policies and procedures for almost everything. They systematize school operations. They allow for greater predictability and stability. In many cases, these policies and procedures have been developed over decades. Now, suddenly we have this new thing called ICT, and it touches almost every part of school operations. It is true that the Osaka City Board of Education has developed some policies and procedures for ICT that schools should follow, and schools might have some existing policies and procedures for ICT. Still, this is the first time for many public schools to do full-scale implementations of ICT. The reality is that it will reveal many gaps in policies and procedures at your school. I'm talking about day-to-day things that most people don't think about at first. At Suito Kokusai, we use a lot of ICT. We always have. But even so, we regularly need to review our policies and procedures about ICT and develop new ones. Consider the recent situations of online learning and hybrid learning. What are the policies and procedures for taking attendance when students are joining lessons from their homes? How do you even take attendance accurately in that situation? What is the procedure? In the case of partial school closures, what are the policies and procedures for online lesson delivery when teachers and students are working remotely from their homes? Should they follow the same dress code, or can they be more casual? What about the background in the camera? These are usually private environments. What is appropriate to show? When students and teachers are at home, there might be other people there who can see and hear the lessons. Should there be any policies and procedures to try to preserve some kind of privacy for other students? Can teachers pre-record lessons, or should the lessons be live? At Suito, all online lessons need to be live. When we first did online learning in the spring of 2020, teachers were allowed to pre-record lessons and assign work. But we don't allow that anymore. Teachers cannot say to students, just watch this video that I made, then do the homework. Teachers must be present with the students during scheduled lesson times. This is part of actively engaging students, keeping them motivated, and monitoring their well-being. Online learning and hybrid learning are extreme examples. But the truth is that there will be many times when you need to reconsider existing school policies and procedures and create new ones, especially if these policies and procedures were created in a time before the internet was so important. There are things that people are allowed to do with ICT, things that they are not allowed to do, and there are standards for that use. Sensible policies and procedures help to keep the school operating smoothly and safely. People might not unanimously agree on them, but they generally appreciate the increased clarity and stability. Okay, now it is time to start considering action steps. Please join me in video 8, where I will begin talking about a basic ICT implementation plan.